Hello, this is yours truly, Matilda Azim, and you are watching my honest observation. Have you subscribed to my YouTube channel yet? In case you haven't, please do subscribe, like it, share it, and drop your comment below. Still on the topic, conflict, no problem. Today, we're going to be talking about another way to engage in positive conflict. We've established the fact that conflict is good for us. Conflict, quarrel, disagreement, or misunderstanding helps us to understand people and accept people's uniqueness, differences in opinion, beliefs and ideologies, and mindset way different from ours. And if you ask me, these are part of what makes the world more interesting. I mean, if all opinions and all go is dependent on how we look at things, nothing different, no other opinion, no opposition, and no nothing, I mean, I'm sure life will be boring. So these are part of what makes life more interesting. Yes, so we have established the fact that the number one way to engage in positive conflict is to create forum for hearing. Hear your opponent, hear the other person. Or if there's a conflicting situation and you are to mediate in that conflicting situation, let both parties be heard and let there be understanding of what was heard. Secondly, there must be communication. I mean, you have to communicate. You have to speak out. You have to talk about it. Some people would rather not talk about it. They will just say, it's okay, I don't want to go there, it's all right, it's okay, fine, just let it go. But oftentimes you find out that somebody who says, no problem, I don't want to talk about it, I don't want us to go into any detail, it has passed, let bygones be bygones. Such a person will go on carrying grudges, or whenever the person remembers such matter, because it has not been dealt with, there will still be grievances. Has the conflict been resolved? No. So there has to be communication. Say your mind. Why are you aggrieved? Why are you offended? Say your mind. But do not forget the number one rule. Listen. Hearing out the other person is very, very important, as much as speaking out your mind. So the third fact on my list is what I'll call the back to base approach. Yes, that is going right back to the roots. Check, calm down, be patient, and go back to the genesis of the problem. You know, the foundation of everything matters. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Be it spiritual, be it physical, be it social. Those little quarrels, you would say, it doesn't matter. If you don't trace it right back to the root, what caused it? The little folks that spoiled the vine. What is that little folk that spoiled the vine? Sometimes we may be tempted to say, it's a little issue, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but it is causing fracas, it is causing disagreement, it is causing some frowning, some beefing, some word stabs, some negative energy. And you say it doesn't matter. I have observed that the success or failure of any man is closely tied to the roots of that man, the base. What is holding that man? Similarly, for there to be absolute and conclusive resolution of any conflict, the need to go back to the root cause of that conflict is paramount. Little wonder the 11th book of Psalmist verse 3 asked the question, if the foundation be destroyed, what would the righteous do? And I add, if the architectural drawing of a building is not depicting the vision for the building, what would the bricklayer, or better put, the mason, do? This question is not simply a rhetorical question like it seemed. This is simply telling us the importance of solid foundation, the importance of laying good foundation. The foundation of anything, and I mean anything, physical, spiritual, social, all matters a lot. So when there's a conflict, the need to go back to the root of that conflict, the genesis, the beginning, the very, very cause of the conflict is very, very important. It's not something that anyone should overlook. If you overlook the cause of the conflict, you are simply saying, let's put it to rest and we will revisit it again. Consciously or unconsciously, you will definitely revisit it again because the root cause has not been addressed. In healthy conflict management, you have to be sure to address the root cause. Otherwise, nothing is resolved. Oftentimes you hear people say, it doesn't matter, it's okay, let it slide, let it pass. I don't want to talk too much, I don't want to go down, I don't want to go to the genesis, I don't want to go to the beginning, I don't want to think about the past. Hey, think about the past so that you don't revisit it in the future. If it is capable of causing problem, then it needs to be addressed down to the root for conclusive settlement. Because if the foundation be destroyed, the righteous could be in a dangerous situation. Yes, they could be in a vulnerable state, uncertain. Same way, if the root of a matter is not resolved, it could linger and go on. Sometimes you feel the matter has died down, but it never died. In one person's mind, it might have died down, but in the other person's mind, it may be there and it will linger on. That's why you hear that thing that my father did, your father did, generation, we cannot marry from that place because they are Osu, because they did this to my father, because they did this to my mother, because they did that and that and that and that. Something that could have been resolved. Something it could have been as little as that little folks that spoil the vine. Little folk, that little thorns that is poking the wheat, that little. But because there's a failure to look down the root, it escalates to bigger issue. So in conflict resolution, the need to check the root cause is very paramount. Don't be in a hurry and say, there's no time, I beg. Just hug yourself, embrace yourself. There's no need. I don't have time for all that, Ojare. Don't bother to explain to me. I don't like plenty talk. If you are interested in peace, you are interested in coexistence, interested in peaceful cohabitation, you must be patient enough to check the cause and know why the effect is there. Only then will there be way forward in engaging in positive conflict. So we have talked about active listening, communication, and going back to the root cause of the problem as active tools to positive conflict management or mediation or resolution. What do you think? Do you think differently? Are we on point? Are we saying the same thing? Drop your comments on the comment section and let's talk about it. See you next week. I love you all. Bye for now.